Hello everybody, it is me, RPG Birdy, kicking off 2020 with finally going into these LPs I was talking about, and I'm going to start with the Dancer unlock quests for Final Fantasy XIV online because, well, actually no, unlock quest doesn't take so long, so we'll probably do that and the level 60 actual quest from when you are a dancer, but in any case, I have been wanting to unlock these for a while because the expansion came out this past summer. It's January now. That's how long I've waited. I'm going to finally break down and do it. So also, I'm sorry if you can hear a fan going in the background. They've been doing some heating work here and I cannot get this apartment to cool down. So I have my fans going. I have the ceiling fan going. I have the normal fan going. And so there's probably some background stuff. Ooh, my lightning shard sold. Anyway, without further ado, we are going to unlock Dancer from our friendly Eager Lemonson here. And I will read dialogue out loud. So that way it's a little bit easier to, I guess, at least for me to follow along, because sometimes my eyes just glaze over if I don't, like, not do it. So, there's somebody dancing naked over in that corner. Okay, they're gone. Anyway, let's go. Good madam, oh good madam, you can spare a moment, yes? Of course you can. You see, I've just witnessed a performance most marvelous, and I simply must tell someone about it. What sort of performance, you ask? Why, none other than a troupe of traveling dancers hailing from Razat across the sea. I dare say their bold, exotically beautiful motions are nothing like nothing our realm has ever seen. I'm sorry, I was focused on motions. I read as morons. Adventurers like you are always on the lookout for stimulating new experiences, are you not? You simply must witness this spectacle for yourself. Just follow this road toward the convent of the Dutiful Sisters, and you'll run smack dab into the stage they've set up in the square. Alright, I guess we're gonna do exactly that. I didn't know there was a convent in Limsa. Hello, Rose Patton. Alright. Rana Miko. Greetings, traveler. Come to see our little show, have you? On behalf of Troop Falsiam, I welcome you. My troopmates are seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Don't wander too far, the curtain will be rising any minute now. It's been quite some time since we brought our art to these shores, or so our fearless leader tells us. I've been practicing day and night ever since we arrived to bring you and your countrymen the performance of a lifetime. What now? Wait for the show to begin. Oh my gosh, it's suddenly daytime. I am like the best dressed person here. So close and yet so far. For all who cannot make the voyage to our home, we bring our art to yours. Hailing from Razat across the sea, I present the incomparable, transcendent Troop Falsiam. Let me take a drink of water. Today we have prepared a sumptuous feast for your eyes and ears. Let the soaring melodies and the stirring, striking steps of our dancers reach your heart and spirit you away to a distant world. thought for sure the dancer would have been a Viera. It just would have been a perfect opportunity. Oh, it's the little song from Final Fantasy IX. I can never pronounce it correctly, so I'm not even gonna try. But if you've played Final Fantasy IX, you know what's one. I was taking a drink, oops. Yes, just so, Rana. Betray not your trembling heart. Dance your dance till the last and let them fall under your spell. My apologies. I did not mean to intrude upon your experience. Pray ignore my mutterings and enjoy the girl's performance. She's trained quite hard for this day, after all. I don't like the way you're looking at me, lady. I must say, you carry yourself with a certain grace, don't you? Ah, but do excuse me, I forget myself. I mean, I suppose you could say that, but... This is where I really wish I was wearing my Choco Pope outfit. Tell me that that's elegant. Has my cursor been here this entire time? Forgive me for not having properly introduced myself. I'm Nashmera? Principal dancer and leader of the troupe Falsiam. Rana, the girl whose performance you were admiring, is my #1 student and protege. This may seem a bit forward, but pray tell, have you ever harbored aspirations of stepping on stage? Of losing yourself in a whirlwind of music and motion and enchanting your audience with every movement? Not particularly, but for the sake of completion we'll say yes. Forgive me, I know this is all quite sudden, and yet I could not help myself. From the first moment I laid eyes on you, I saw, how can I put it, a poise that could only be honed on the field of battle. Yes, there is no doubt in my mind you would make a fine dancer. I see you are confused, and for good reason. Allow me to explain. There are forms of dance meant merely to grace a stage, and then there is the art of the troupe Falsiam. We dance the... oh god. Kriegstands. We dance the Kriegstands, a dance of war so ancient it is said to predate even the founding of our city. Our dancers train primarily in 2 techniques, each with applications both ornamental and martial. For one, we are proficient in tossing throwing weapons, which are most dazzling to the eyes and even more damaging to any unfortunate foes they strike. The second is, of course, dancing itself. Perhaps you have already felt it, but it is believed that there are mystical powers to our movements which can serve to heighten senses, lift spirits, and drive weakness and worry from people's hearts. The people of Eorzea have done well to rebuild this realm in the calamity's wake. Yet there are scars that still go unhealed, and the specter of war still looms large over the land. If our art of dance might serve some small way to ease worries and fears and offer succor to the hearts of Eorzeans far and wide, nothing would bring our humble troupe greater honor. And so I decide to lead Troupe Falsiam on a tour of this realm. There is, however, a bit of a rub. We have come with only 2 dancers, Rana and myself, and I am still nursing an injury I suffered on the voyage over. My protege is a talented one, but I can hardly ask her to bear the burden of tour alone. And so I felt compelled to reach out to you. You have a lot of faith in me. I can assure you that the arrangement would be to our mutual benefit. Should you offer us your aid, I will personally instruct you in the art of Kriegstanz, an art that will avail you not only on the stage but on the field of battle as well. Worry not, I will not force you to rush to your decision. We must begin rehearsal for our next performance. Do give some thought to my offer and seek me out again should you be so inclined. Alright, time to become a freaking dancer. You return, friend. Have you taken the time to think over my offer? Yes, and I say no. Splendid. To tell the truth, I had feared your answer would be no. I mean, it was, but only for a second. But fortune smiles upon Troupe Falsium today. As principal dancer and company leader, allow me to officially welcome you to our ranks. Wait, don't tell me. Nashmeira has handpicked you to join our troupe and become a dancer. Is Rana right or is Rana right? I knew it. I haven't been doing this for as long as Mistress Nashmeira, but even I can see that your poise and posture is anything but ordinary. But don't get your hopes up too high. You're going to have to work your arse off off to outshine Ranamigo. Let it suffice to say that I will be watching both of your careers with great interest. Oh, but where are my manners? I haven't asked my student her name. An elegant name indeed. Very well then, Yanazel, this is for you. This crystal houses the amassed knowledge and memories of our generations of our forebearers. Butterflies of the battlefield who have fluttered their way into history and legend. Take it and treasure it. And of course, you'll also be needing a change of clothes. Here, this outfit should do. Go ahead, put it on. You'll be amazed at the freedom of movement and the pliant fabric affords you. Yay! Okay. Real quick, I am going to hide my cursor so that you guys don't have to see it sitting in the middle of the screen during cutscenes again. Because, I don't have much of a problem with it, but I know that drives people insane. So, give me 1 second here. Okay, that is much better. Now you don't have to deal with that anymore. Let's look at what we got here from our friend. And let's throw out these dragon fangs because that's bothering me. And these salivas. What is that? Oh. Happy New Year. Alright. So equip that. Everything. I am naked. Okay. There we go. Gear set list. New one. Hold on. Change set name. Dancer. There we go. Okay. And Nashmeira. Nashmeira? Alright, whatever. Nashmeira eyes you with an enthusiastic expression. I wear it well. At least the veil. I have trained many a dancer in my day, but I cannot recall ever having seen the crystal take to one of our new recruits so quickly. Truly there is prodigious talent within you just waiting to be untapped. I've never seen anything like it either. Why, at this rate she might even be able to challenge me for position of Troupe Falsium's rising star. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Rana, but yes, with Yanazel in our ranks, our ultimate goal might at long last be within reach. What is your ultimate goal? Before that, however, I should share with you the full details of our planned itinerary. As I may have mentioned, we have traveled to these shores with two purposes: to share our time-honored art with the Eorzeans far and wide, and in doing so, to do our part and help heal any lingering scars left by the calamity. Limsa Lominsa here was the first stop on our tour of the realm. This leaves us with 4 destinations: Ul'dah, Gridania, Ishgard, and finally Alamigo. And yet, Ishgard is still dealing with the repercussions of the Dragonsong War, and Alamigo has but recently been liberated from their Garlean masters. I believe it would be best to put off our performances in those nations until such a time as we can be sure our presence will be welcome. And so, by process of elimination, the next 2 destinations in our tour are all but decided. However, there is another important matter we must attend to before we set off. Finding ourselves a patron willing to sponsor our jaunt across the realm, yes? Precisely. With what little coin remains in our coffers after the long journey, we can scarce afford to put on humble productions like the one Yanazel just witnessed. We must find someone who will spare no expense in helping us bring our art to every corner of Eorzea. Fortunately, I have learned of someone who might be suited for that role. An acquaintance of mine in these lands, a songstress no less, introduced me to an influential merchant who considers it his life's work to promote daring new forms of creative expression the realm over. The man in question has all but agreed to fund our tour on one condition: we must grace him with a private performance, and he must deem it to be a true artistic revolution unlike anything he's seen before. An artistic revolution? That sounds like an awfully tall order. Indeed it is. After all, an aesthete? An aesthete of such renown has surely seen a Near Eastern dance or two in his day, so I asked myself, what could we possibly show this man that would truly awe and inspire him? Long did I struggle to come up with the answer, but no longer. Yanazel, you will make the stage with Rana and perform into a full-fledged dancer before this man's very eyes. Yes, I call it a flower blooms on the battlefield. Very creative. Have you seen my slash dance? I think you're putting too much faith into me. Yes, it is all coming to me now. For the final act, Rana here will play the role of a formidable foe, unleashing a fearsome array of steps and twirls against you. You'll fend them off, retaliating with flourishes of your own in a dramatic dance battle for the ages. Yanazel and I are taking the stage together. My tail is tingling with excitement just thinking about it. And through our battle, we'll show our would-be patron that our art is more than just for show. Why, it's positively perfect. I know it's your first performance, but you needn't worry. Nashmera and I will be right there with you. Just follow our lead, let the music carry you, and I'm sure our performance will knock this bigwig merchant's socks off. Rana speaks true. I would not have invited you into our ranks if I did not know, you were capable of what I ask. And so, let us not delay any further. Our audience awaits us in a place called, Costa del Sol. Great. The only other place I was able to find an L is in Limsa. Yes, I've looked. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to take a second here to set up my hotbars because all of this down here is not what I like to see. So, let me just take a second to look at all of this. Okay. I think I'm as good as I'm going to get for right now. After I've finished this and start actually leveling the job, I will get somebody that's more familiar with Dancer to kind of help me figure out how I should have my bars set up, because that's just a mess down there right now. So let's see. Costa del Sol. So I'll kind of just, I guess, brute force my way through this quest. And then kind of get familiarized with it a bit more after that. I'm going to have quite a bit of leveling to do before I can continue. So probably have to do some Beast Tribe stuff and then hit up, Heaven on High. Alright, Nashmeria. Nashmera? I can't remember what I call you anymore. Excellent. My 2 rising stars are here and we can finally get the show on the road. But first, we should pay our respects to our patron-to-be, Master Gegeruju. Gegeruju. Come with me. Some things never change. Master Gigaruggio, it is a pleasure and an honor to be invited to your lovely estate. I am Nashmera, leader and principal dancer of Troupe Falcium, and I stand before you today with 2 of my most promising protégés. You adopted me very quickly. I have no idea if I can even dance. Yes, yes, welcome and all. Thal take me. Is that you, Titansbane? Moonlighting as a dancer these days, are you? I must admit, I thought adventuring was more lucrative than that. Mind you, you're as wealthy as me, the best is a given. Oh, when you're wealthy as me, the best is a given. No, I won't be content with merely a masterful performance. I want to see something daring, something profound, something the likes of which this realm has never seen. I trust you're up to the task? We would let your eyes be the judge of that, Master Gigaruggio. For today, Costa del Sol will be the venue of the inaugural performance of the Troupe Falcium's newest production. I call it A Flower Blooms on the Battlefield. Oh, we're going right into an instance. Okay. Your very first performance, and already you're taking center stage. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Your first opponent will be a training mannequin, designed specifically to hone an aspiring dancer's skills. Breathe deeply, move with purpose, and it'll be a breeze. At the same time, always remember that the Kriegstanz is a dance of war. I know you are among friends here, but I want you to imagine yourself on the battlefield, leaping and twirling through a legion of foes. Now, let's knock this Master Gigaruju out of his 100,000 gil stockings. Are you ready? I suppose. That's it, that fire in your eyes. This is the chance of our lifetimes, so let the same passion burn in your heart and hold nothing back. Let the curtain rise. You still lack for experience, this I know, but take heart, for I have crafted this performance specifically to draw out your innate talent, step by precious step. Follow my lead and you will feel yourself transforming into a full-fledged dancer before you even know it. I sure hope so. Lose yourself in the music, let the passion in your heart take over, and you will move as you have never moved before. Yes, you are the flower on this battlefield, and today you will blossom. This seems like a terrible idea. They're trying to impress him, to be their benefactor, or patron, or whatever. They just grabbed me off the street. Do you even know how Ellison dance? It's not good. Are you ready, Anazel? First you'll want to execute. Oh, okay. Once you've chosen a partner, you'll be able to invigorate them through your dancing. Are you ready? Trust me, follow my lead, and Gigaruju will be all but putty. Okay. That's, hold on. Where did I put... Hold on. Closed position. Oh, this is still going like this. Okay. Come next. Closed position. Bleh. Splendid. Now let's show Gigaruju what you can do. Our apologies for the delay, Master. Without further ado, finally it's time for this show. This had best be all that I've heard. Listening. Blah, 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 blah. Dancing. No pressure, eh? Alright, Yandisel, let's begin. Okay. Commence your dance, make 2 standard steps, and then top it off with a double standard finish. Okay, that's that one. Wait. What am I supposed to do now? This is the famous troupe falsetto? Yeah, I guess so. Probably not a good idea. Commence your dance and then double standard finish. Hold on. The heck is standard finish? I should have looked into this more. What in the heck? Hold on. I'm just gonna start using skills at random and hope for the best. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is the famed troupe falsetto, perhaps your reputation, blah. That's it. Can you feel the power welling up within you? Now it's my turn. I finished one. Technical step. I'm kind of learning how this works. Can you feel the strength surging within you? Just like this, you and your partner inspire. Uh-huh. You warmed up, aren't we? Gigaruju wants to see more, so go ahead and show him what you've got. I don't have a lot, I can tell you that much. Simply astounding. I never knew that Eastern dance was so alluring. It's not bad at all, but you must show me more. More, I say. It would seem Master Gigaruju has warmed up to you. Next, show him what you can do with this mannequin here. You better be warmed up to me after all I did for you. Oh. Like a good battle to get the blood pumping. I guess. From here you must dance to your own rhythm. Use your weapons. Oh. Okay, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. What is this? I don't know what I'm doing. What is this curing waltz? Will it heal me? Kind of. What's this thing? That is not a good key to have that on. Gahaha, elegant and deadly. Yes, I do believe it. Oh, Jesus. I will say that I do like range classes because at least I can quote-unquote run and gun. What is this? What are these? What are all these different... Oh, gracious. Oh, right, this thing. Okay. If you think I know what I'm doing, I don't. Now that's what I call dancing. What's next? The show will go on, yes? No, I think we should stop while we're ahead. Alright, Yanazawa, Master Gaguj, right where we want him. I trust you are enjoying the show, and now we present the grand finale. Behold, as my two dancers do stuff. Oh. Are you ready, Yanazawa, for the final act of performing? Alright. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, goodness. Okay. That's just AoE stuff, right? Hold on. Also, focus target would be a good thing to have on. What is this thing? Oh. This all feels so awkward. I almost used my gap closer on her. Oh, I can't wait to actually learn how this class is supposed to be played. I am as a whirlwind. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is not what I wanted. Are you sure that it's that blinding you? It could have been her attack just now because that looked like it hit him in the face. Alright, enough's enough, Rana. There we go. Inconceivable. I've never seen anything like them. You've got to be kidding me. A heavens cracker. Oh my god. Are you sure that was your first time up on stage? I could swear I was watching a veteran up there. You've got to be kidding me. I couldn't take my eyes off you for a moment. I have no dancing talent. But hey, my moves were nothing to sneeze at either, right? Of course, all the flashy lights were just for show. I set them up beforehand just to liven up our performance, you know? What lights? The sunlight? But enough about me, this was your day to shine. If that meant me playing the villain for a day, so be it. I'm just proud to have played my part in helping your talents bloom. But they're not doing like some sort of like rivalry thing. Gahaha, now that was a sight to behold. A bold young woman taking on one fearsome foe after the next and transforming into a masterful dancer before my very eyes. Yes, I do believe I've not seen anything quite like it. Your words do us great honor, Master Gigaruju. Might we also count on you to loosen your purse strings and sponsor Troop Falsium on our tour across your fair realm? It is true, of course, that your troupe deserves a far wider audience, and yet your performance will be so that I just couldn't bear to part with you so soon. I must say, I found myself particularly smitten with the young kitten who played the villain's role. Rana, was it? Perhaps I could interest you in signing a contract to become one of my personal dancers. I can promise that it would be a lucrative one. Don't sign that contract. Why, you flatter me, Master Gigaruju, but I fear I'm still in training. I can't very well leave Miss Nashmeria's side until our tour is complete. Is that so now? No, this simply won't do. Why, I'm afraid your rejection has so devastated me that I simply don't have it in me to fund your little excursion after all. I'm gonna frickin' pluck off your frickin' mustache. You can't be serious. You gave us your word. He won't take no for an answer. Whatever should we do, Yanazel? Like I said, pluck off his frickin' mustache. Yeah. We can do this the easy way, or I can pluck it off. The little goatee, too. What's that supposed to mean? Stop looking at me like that. You're scaring me. Good. I say. I never took you dancers to be such a bloody serious lot. I meant only to express how utterly enthralled I was by your peerless performance. You have provided me with precisely the sort of bold and audacious artistic revolution I sought. As per our deal, I am more than happy to offer you the financial backing you so clearly deserve. We are most grateful, Master Gigaruju. Truly your aesthetic sensibilities are matched only by your boundless generosity. By your leave, we shall begin preparing for our forthcoming performance in Ul'dah. Wait, I mean, if I might make one just small request. I ask not that you sign an exclusive contract, only that one of you sojourn here as my honored guest and entertain me for a spell. In return, in addition to my patronage, I promise that I will deliver you a personal letter of recommendation to the Syndicate on your behalf. Well, I do believe that sounds like a mutually beneficial arrangement. In that case, Master Gigaruju, you may have the pick of any of my troupe, excepting Yanazel, of course. Then the deal is done. Yes, I would be more content with the lovely Miss Rana here. Leave the negotiations with the Syndicate to me. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing every move in your repertoire. The pleasure is mine, Master Gigaruju, and please introduce me to your personal dancing girls as well. I'm sure there's so much they could teach me about the art of dance in Eorzea. I was worried there for a moment, but all's well that ends well. I'll go and share the good news with the others. Pray come along if you like. Okay. When Master Gigaruju started insisting on taking Rana from us, I thought all our efforts were for naught. But it seems we've come away with everything we bargained for, and then some. And it's all thanks to you. It really was quite remarkable how he changed his tune after you gave him just a single glance. Clearly you possess remarkable powers of persuasion. At any rate, I suppose a short sojourn here could benefit us all. Let me just stop stuttering for a second. Rana seems eager to get to know the dancers here, and I must attend to administrative tasks before our next performance. In the meantime, why don't you put your newfound skills to the test? I suspect you'll be quite pleased with how well they serve you. You know, as I think about it, it makes sense that the dancer was Makote, not Vera, because Vera are still quite a bit reclusive in Eorzea, or in the source, as far as I know. Anyway, okay. So I can't do the next one until level 63, so I get to do Beast Tribes and Heaven on High to level myself up. In any case, I am going to call it there because this has gone on a lot longer than I intended it to. I kind of wanted to keep it to like around 20 minutes, half an hour. It went over that. So I will take the time to get acquainted with this class so that I'm not just bashing my fist into the keyboard, and we will come back to it when I've gotten some levels. I may just go to 63 and continue from there. I might go all the way up to 70 and then just knock out the quest in a single night, but who knows. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and take care.